Alexander Fleming was born August 6, 1881, a healthy sprout. Born in East Ayrshire and being the third of four children, his parents did not know that he would change the face of medicine. Throughout his life, he attended many schools in order to further his education, including St. Mary's Hospital Medical School from 1903 to 1906. In 1928, Fleming went on holiday and was observing petri dishes. When he came back from his vacation, one of the petri dishes had mold with a completely clear ring around it, as if it was something that prohibited bacterial growth. That is when he knew he had discovered something truly important: penicillin.
Fleming was fascinated with the antibiotic properties shown on the petri dish. Fleming worked with scientist Howard Florey to further his knowledge on what would be known as penicillin. This great discovery took a while to begin testing on humans. Efforts to purify the substance began in 1939, but the beginning of the Second World War restricted their research. Due to the lack of resources, Florey was limited to growing the mold in baths, bedpans, and food tins. In 1940, Howard Florey carried out vital experiments showing that penicillin could protect mice against infection from deadly streptococci.
Then on February 12, 1941, a 43-year-old policeman, Albert Alexander, became the first recipient of the Oxford penicillin. He had scratched the side of his mouth while pruning roses and had developed a life-threatening infection with huge abscesses affecting his eyes, face, and lungs. Penicillin was injected, and within days, he made a remarkable recovery.
But supplies of the drug ran out and he died a few days later. Better results followed with other patients though, and soon there were plans to make penicillin available for British troops on the battlefield.
It was at that point that Florey realized that he had enough promising information to test the drug on people. But the problem remained: how to produce enough pure penicillin to treat people. In spite of efforts to increase the yield from the mold cultures, it took 2,000 liters of mold culture fluid to obtain enough pure penicillin to treat a single case of sepsis in a person.
This is where pharmaceutical and chemical companies came in. They played an especially important role in solving problems inherent in scaling up submerged fermentation from a pilot plant to a manufacturing scale. On March 1, 1944, Pfizer opened the first commercial plant for a large-scale production of penicillin by submerged culture in Brooklyn, New York.
The discovery of antibiotics like penicillin had many positive impacts in the world, eventually earning Florey, Fleming, and another counterpart, Ernst Boris Chain, the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. Thanks to this discovery and antibiotics in general, some common illnesses such as strep throat are now easily treated with antibiotics, but in the past, they often led to serious complications. Antibiotics will always serve an important role in keeping the public healthy.